Hello and welcome to another episode of Total War. And this is really silly. I believe my game is very bugged, and thinking about it, the living ancestor, you'll be able to call upon your ancestor god, hasn't happened in a very long time that I can remember. I had just forgotten about it, but it has easily been more than the 25 turns that turns over and you get to choose another ancestor god. So I believe that my game is thoroughly bugged and won't be winnable through normal methods. So I have installed just a delete the chaos mod, and essentially when I end the turn here, I'll win. So it took me 200-ish turns to get to this point where I was just trouncing chaos every single time they were showing up. And then I clicked end turn for 15 more times just to see if he would show, but he eventually didn't. So, unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the series. I'm going to consider this a win because, I mean, look at this. Like, if Archaon the Everchosen showed up, he'd get swarmed by what is this, like 10,000 Dawi ready to fight him. Just waiting. That's it. We have essentially $1 million in the bank. Every single person is my ally. We've actually confederated with the Dawi down here, so we even have some more lands. We've got like 80 settlements. But we can just take a tour through what we have and watch the end results here. So the last offenders are holding out the bottom right here. We got Karak. What is this? Karak Zorn? Just holding their little own down here in those mountains. We wiped out all of the Tomb Kings, all of the greenskins, all of the Skaven, essentially, across the entirety of the map. The Empire is doing quite well. The Kingdom of Men is a good ally to us. And Lothern, they kick some ass, and they truly secured some good stuff up here. With Hexacotl securing the majority of Lustria, along with some other Lizardmen allies. But the last real bastion, anybody that could even be considered an enemy, is the Vampire Coast. And they're just holding on. The elves have been pushing into them constantly, have been taking settlements slowly, and they could more than likely take out these guys eventually. If I just clicked end turn another 50 times, the elves would take them out. Other than that, we were undefeated, really. Grombrindle, the White Dwarf, you have succeeded in your quest of defending the Dawi. And that is going to be basically it. It's a really unfortunate end to this series. I guess I might have to try it again. Maybe play it with less mods so that doesn't occur again. I don't know why it occurred in the first place. However, when I press this button to end turn, it'll go through the all my allies' actions, and it'll kick into the end game screen. I already tried this, so I know this will work. I hope it does. I hope it does properly. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. This is the first time I've actually played through an entire campaign. They want a peace treaty. No. Screw you. And it took a while, with it being really 50 episodes of stuff, and this being the episode 51, sort of the summary of it. Of what happened at the end. But I thoroughly enjoy this game, and I believe I'd like to do another playthrough. And I would be down to doing pretty much any race.
Do not sully my presence
Maybe
any
something
longer than you
completely
must.
different. The dwarves are all about holding the line, putting down that artillery fire, and kicking ass. And we can see here, I want to let this play out as we watch. We took our initial thing here. The greenskins were still alive at that point. Can I can pause this. Ooh, I can. I can drag it through, can't I? Oh yeah, we can go faster here. So there's me. Oh man, this initial portion of the fight. So right at the beginning, we just had Karazakarak. We took the Silver Road. We actually came out and had to hold on to it. Then we tried to take some of those mountains there, but the enemy pushed us back. And it was just a back and forth with us trying to secure those areas, then able to slowly move south from there. We got Carrick 8 Peaks. We started to get iron breakers here. Just holding on, taking the northern mountains here. Pushing forward. Still haven't really pushed into... wait, when did we kill the vampires? It was right there. We started fighting vampires. Right around turn 90. And then we just destroyed all those vampires. Pushed them in. Continuing to move forward here. Just securing more and more in the mountains. Nothing else going on. Ooh, that was fun. We had a force over here. I believe we confederated with somebody. And we got some land here. We've secured pretty much all of the Badlands by turn 150. Just trying to hold our lands. Here's one of our first expeditions down into the desert. We try to push down into Khemri's lands. And we should get pushed back. Yeah, right there. We secured our lines down here in the desert. We secured it again. And I believe, I'm not sure if we get pushed back again. We've already secured the north. When did that happen? That happened around turn 150-ish. Pushing forward, securing the north. And then finally finishing off the desert. Putting down the Tomb Kings, allying everyone. Lothran owns everything on the left side of the map. And then just going it forward. Here, this turn, which one turn was it? That turn, I bought a whole bunch of territories to see if I could get Archaon to spawn, and then just letting it go with the last confederation down here to secure the Dawi Empire, stretching from the top to the bottom of the map and everything of the old world, with only the new world untouched by our power. Look at the statistics. 84 settlements, and he still hadn't spawned. We captured 56, we lost 14 of them. We made 703 buildings. Jeez. We encountered 118 factions, and we destroyed 21 of them. Most time we had 14 people we're currently at war with, but we had 18 allies currently. Man, total income, what is that? 11 million. Total income. The highest ever income we had was 153,000. And a majority of that coming from taxes and such. And we spent pretty much all of our money. Like $10 million on all of our armies. We destroyed 2,880 units, recruited just about 600. Total battles fought 193. Battles fought personally 73, with a 120 being auto-resolved. And in total, we were defeated 16 times, with only a single crushing defeat. Cool. 177 victories. With the vast majority of them being just regular land battles, then minor settlements, and then major settlements. And I executed a fair amount more captives than I released. 18,000 captives killed, with only about 4,000 released. And heroes recruited, heroes lost. I believe maybe they say heroes lost with the fact that I kicked some of them out of my party. Like I disbanded them, because for sure I didn't actually lose that many heroes in combat. Yeah, I totally didn't use heroes very well. Only 40 hero actions. So yeah, only heroes assassinated, only 3 were actually assassinated or such. But that is essentially it. It's a little bit sad of an ending to this playthrough, but that's it. Can't I continue to campaign? There we go. Campaign complete. Long campaign victory. It's done. Oh well. And that's it. We got 1 million gold in the bank. Time for the Grombrindle to go back and enjoy some Dawi beer in Karazakarak. And looking forward to doing another Total War playthrough. So, the next race I was thinking is something completely different than the Dawi. Dawi are all about heavy infantry and artillery, with all of their damage mainly coming from their ranged firepower. I should do something completely different. I should do something maybe with monsters. That would be like Lizardmen or Tomb Kings. Or like, I don't know, elves are very similar to Dawi in terms of their playstyle and how I would do it. I would just fill up with archers and have some spearmen in the front and just cackle as all my archers killed everything. Empire, I could probably play them similar to Dawi with all their various artillery, like their field guns, and what's their gun that Hellblaster volley gun? Yeah. So Empire would be pretty similar, or I could just do something completely different. Play Skaven, something like Clan Eshin, which would be over here in an area that actually isn't on my map, because I started this playthrough before Eshin was added to the game. But you guys let me know what you think would be interesting to watch next, and I'll start that as my next Total War playthrough. But, for now, Grombrindle, signing off. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow Dawi.